This episode of A Guide Reborn is brought to you by Netflix. For a free 30-day trial, head on over to netflix.com/GameBreakerTV and consider that first show on me. Hello, Internet Magic Man, here again with another episode of A Guide Reborn. This time, it's the Garuda fight. Now, I did cover this on episode 1 in conjunction with Ifrit and Titan, but I wanted to give you a third separate video since I did the same for Ifrit and Titan, if you just wanted to catch these. So consider this episode 1C. We're going to go through the basic strategy. We're a little bit over-geared for this, and so we get a little bit ahead of some of the mechanics. If you want to see level appropriate, head on over to episode 1 and check out the last fight there, but I will give you all the mechanics here. So, Garuda is the final story mode primal in your line of 3, and is, well, I guess it makes sense, the hardest of the 3 as you approach them. So, if you're ranged, you want to stay at range from Garuda, so that way you don't get in that little wheel attack that you see there, Wicked Wheel. What happens is, at points in the fight, Garuda will vanish and reappear and let loose with that stream that goes through and does a lot of damage. So, play the pillars in the middle. There's an important factor here, though. Those pillars can die. These razor plumes will try to kill them, so each time Garuda spawns razor plumes, you've got to jump on them and nuke them down before they start messing with your pillars. But there's also a friction attack as well. Now you see Neo and I are spaced out a fair bit here, and we're not next to the rocks. That way, if either of us gets caught with that friction, we're not damaging the rocks, we're not damaging each other. Now the tank and any melee, you're going to have to space out as much as you can, but you're already getting hit by Wicked Wheel, which is a 360-degree attack, and anyway, so it's a lot of damage, healing, and mitigation in the middle. Second disappearance, Garuda will jump to the far side, the south side of the arena, fire off the stream through there, and everybody back on it. Now, in most fights I've seen, the tank just picks Garuda up right where Garuda spawned. In this case, we let the Garuda walk all the way back to the tank. No big deal. You just saw I got dinged with friction there. Feathers after each disappearance, so let's get ready to nuke those down. Pop Blizzard just a touch early there. Now, the first time Garuda appears in the middle, you don't have to hide. The second time, you are going to want to hide because she's going to do that burst attack again. So you definitely don't want to take that damage. Now, all throughout this fight, it's pretty steady damage for the healer to be healing. Range, if you're doing your job, shouldn't be taking too much damage. The occasional friction, and maybe you get a little too close to somebody, but really it shouldn't be that bad. Melee is taking steady damage, but it's easy to manage, so you're constantly healing, more so than in your previous ones. This is the moment right here where the fight could change, though. When Garuda goes to the middle and emotes the Reckoning comes, you need rocks to stand behind. If your rocks are dead at that point, you will wipe. It's a one-shot maneuver. Now, we're way ahead on the DPS here, so one mechanic isn't going to quite display the way it normally happens, but I'll take you through it. Once the rocks burst away, if you've survived that single shot, the arena shrinks down, don't go outside, and Garuda does most of the same moves. You still have to space out a little bit, and will occasionally spawn the feathers. Normally, Garuda disappears and reappears on the far side, outside this center area, and does that minstrel attack, minstrel song. If you're standing on the opposite side of the safe circle, you're fine. However, we were a bit ahead, so Garuda did not do what she normally does, and I got popped right in the face with minstrel song. So, oh well. But there you are. That's Garuda, guys. If you want to see a level-appropriate version, head on over to episode 1 and check out the last fight there. You've got all the mechanics. Good luck. Stay safe. This is Magic Man saying, we'll see you out on the servers.